Hi, it's Lori from Coast to Coast Craft Girls coming to you from the West Coast. Today I wanted to share a really pretty oval easel, shaped easel card using a Crafter's Companion Decoupage topper pad. It's fairly similar to the card that I made using the Altenew layering dies, but this one's using the Crafter's Companion. And I show you how to use the Decoupage topper pads from Crafter's Companion to make these beautiful topper elements. But really fun to make, and actually not that hard. So let's get started. Okay, so I made a shaped oval easel, looks like that, and matted and layered it in pink and gold Centura Pearl. If you want to know how to make the shaped oval easel, I will link to the video on the bearded iris where I show you how to make that easel card. I made it exactly the same way, except this one's in pink and gold instead of lavender and gold. But it just uses a series of oval nesting dies. The card is about 7 by 5 3/4, so about 7 inches high by 5 3/4. And it's just it's made out of 3 layers of, I'll give you a quick summary. So you cut 3 layers of the largest of whatever size you want, largest shape, in just white cardstock. So there's 1 layer there, there's 1 layer on the back of this layer, and then this is the 3rd one. You take one of them and you score 1/2 inch down and then halfway. So it's a 7-inch die, so I scored it 1/2 inch and at 3.5. And then I went ahead and matted and layered, and then you glue that 1/2 inch tab to the top, and you glue the bottom half to the bottom half of the 3rd oval, and that creates your easel. I'll just hold it there for a minute so you can see. So this is your center oval out of the 3. So there's 1 here, 1 there, 1 there. This is the center one that you scored at 1/2 inch, and at 3.5 you glued the 1/2 inch to the bottom and the 3.5 to the top with those folds, and that gives you your easel card. Set those out of the way, and now we're going to work on decorating. So for this card I used the Crafter's Companion Caring Thoughts Decoupage topper pad, and if you've never seen these before, they're really easy to do. I'm going to use 2 of them. And essentially, the way they work is you've got this topper pad and a set of dies that go with them. And the pad, you can see, has like little numbers and tabs. And so the die corresponds. So this die says number 1, and that says number 1. So you're going to cover up the 1 with that one and just, you know, line it up so you can't see any of the pictures. And you're going to do that with each of the dies. So this one says 6, so it goes there, and it's going to cut those 2 flowers. This is 4, it's going to cut this 1. And these dies will cut and emboss. They have embossing lines in them, so they will do a nice job of embossing as well. Okay. And these are designed so that the bottom layer will give you a little bit of a white outline, but the other layers will not. They will cut right up onto the color so that when you layer them up, you don't get that outline color. Okay, run that through. Now to build up your decoupage, once you've got all the pieces cut out, get them all up here, and you start with the largest piece, and then you basically just go from largest to smallest. So, and it's pretty easy to do. And I like to use my 3D Collage glue gel. You can use foam tape or, but you just essentially line them up over the top of the design. You can do a little bit of shaping if you want, but for the most part, I don't think you really need to because it's got some nice embossing in it. And if you use 3D adhesive, whether it's foam pads or glue gel, it gives it some nice dimension. And you can use as much or as little as these. Like, I have these little leaves, and I'm not sure I'm going to use the leaves. I don't think I will. Down here. Okay, so there's one. Looks like that. It gives you some really nice dimension. I'm going to go ahead and put together the other one. And I did the two of these because this is quite a large oval, and so I wanted to fill that oval up. Now you could use whatever you want. You could do, you don't have to use two. You could use something bigger if you want, but I'm going to do it just about like that. I'll put the bottom one on first. The nice thing about this Collal glue gel is you can make it as dimensional or as flat as you want. Like I could press it down and make it completely flat, and it's just really good sticky glue, but it will give you dimension if you want it to, which is nice. Okay. Another way. I'm going to put this one up at the top, and I'm going to kind of overlap them just like that. There we go. And there's my card. Isn't that beautiful? It's so pretty. And that's using, looks like that, folds, not really flat because you got a lot of dimensional in there, but it just looks so pretty when it's standing up, just like that. And that's using Crafter's Companion, the Caring Thoughts Decoupage Topper Pads, and the dies that go with them. And they're just so easy to do, to use. Anyway, thanks for watching.